The sad truth about law enforcement in trucking. It dives deep into how law enforcement practices seem to unfairly target truckers and expose some harsh realities in the industry.
Yeah, it really shines a light on issues like CDL driver harassment and what some folks call DOT abuse, right?
Exactly. It's all about this persistent narrative where truckers struggle with what they see as systemic injustice.
Yep, it seems to suggest that law enforcement approaches in trucking aren't always about safety but can lean into harassment. Would you say that's fair?
Yeah, exactly. It's like there's this tension where policies that should protect drivers end up being misused. It points out that enforcement might sometimes push truckers into corners they didn't expect, creating a sort of hostile work environment.
I see what you mean, but isn't there a perspective that law enforcement is just doing their job to maintain safety? I mean, you have to wonder if this is more about miscommunication than intentional targeting.
Well, that's an interesting angle. Definitely leans into the idea that there's an inherent bias, almost like a pattern, where truckers are singled out by overly aggressive policies. Sure, safety is crucial, but when enforcement crosses from ensuring order to what some say harassment, it becomes problematic.
I guess it really makes you ponder, doesn't it? Like, how do you balance the need for regulation with the risk of overstepping into personal rights?
Absolutely, it's like driving a huge rig. It's like needing to steer just right on the highway. Too sharp a turn and you risk a crash. Similarly, law enforcement must tread carefully, or it ends up creating a hostile environment instead of a safe one.
Yeah, exactly. It really shows that a lot of people are ringing the alarm bell on this issue. It's not just a fringe opinion.
Right, it's a call to acknowledge and address these grievances within the trucking community. Pushes the conversation about, fairness in a critical industry.
Yep. So in the end, it's about bringing awareness and urging some much-needed reform without ignoring the essential role law enforcement plays, right?
Exactly, it's a balancing act, recognizing the challenges faced by truckers while still appreciating the need for safety. And it really makes you think about how policies can sometimes veer off track.
Right on. Well said. It's definitely a conversation worth having, especially with how central trucking is to our economy and daily life.
For sure. And if nothing else, this content challenges us to look closer at systems we often take for granted.
Absolutely.